Hey, did you know that in the world he lives 41 type of cats and more than 2,500 of species of snakes, 400 of which are poisonous? The quintessence Katakova sti online is easy to explain. Example: 12 million subscribers in social networks appreciated Gloom to the grumpy and Miminost Pudge. Let there be a person rather Mordecai souvenirs their wild relatives as cats. Kids are so and large cats as quickly gaining like snakes, but there is no reason and how these species compete in the wild. And in this release, you will see the stories where giant snakes oppose higher cats, and maybe vice versa. I'll probably start with the biggest cats in the world. Their rating opens the tiger. In the world of the 9 subspecies preserved, only 6, approximately 6,500 individuals. All subspecies in the small of the Amur or Siberian. Another, if you believe the tiger census. In the Far East there are 540 Amarsi, and the northeast of China only 30. By the way, celestial murder, striped animal punishable by death. The length of the largest Siberian kitties only 3 meters, weight more than 300 pounds. I'm not touching the Amur tigers, and to bring them together in a fight with huge snakes, and there are so few of them left, let it be better to hunt game, or at worst drones will be more intact. There will be another representative of this species, the Bengal tiger. The roar of this pussy can be heard from a distance 3 kilometers. Deadly fangs grow up to 10 centimeters. The largest being the bat in India in 1967 weighed 388.7 kilograms. By the way, among the Bengalis there are also snow white beauties with original brown stripes, and they are all descendants of one ancestor of a male named Mahan. Mahan was born in 1951 as a result of a gene mutation. Bengalis, the most numerous subspecies of tigers. Yes, in the world there are only 2,297 pieces left, though considered the largest population in Russia. They do only 5 individuals' lives. We can arrange a battle between a giant and AIDS or gram. The word is the heaviest snake on the planet, a female reticulated python named Medusa, length 7.67 meter, weighing 160 pounds, and the along snake from the terrarium, the Zoological Society in New York, weight of 130 kilograms and a length of 9 meters. But the mountains don't fool the beast. This the result of mating a tiger with a lioness. The hybrid took from parents best quality, but the child excel much superior to their parents in size. For example, a liger named Hercules weighs fantastic 41 kilograms. Growth is 186 centimeters in length, 3 meter. Gaping jaws of a giant in width comparable to a shoulder belt. Adult sport men, you will not believe, but in the Guinness Book of Records in 1973 was record the weight of a large cat, 798 pounds. This beast no dining table for candy or python. Liger is not exactly fall. The more that in the world there are 25 individuals, and they all are grown and live in captivity. So we'll meet with Smyuki, a hybrid in the wild, not destined for the same reason, but with regard to the small number of fights without rules cancelled, and with a variety of Leopon Mayan Gliomami Lil games and Puma ports. What remains of majors, tigers and ligers logically put in the right the corner of the ring. Lion, according to various estimates, more there are about 20,000. The largest royal person is 312 kilograms, and in general adult lions weigh 160-280 kilograms. The body length is up to 2.5 meters, and they are tall, achieve 1.20 meters, but the male is by nature lazy. Kitty can disperse to a maximum speed of 60 kilometers per hour, but after 200 meters refuses from idea to chase prey. But the lioness is easier and faster than the males and therefore more successful in hunting. In left corner of the ring, cobra, Angolan instances quite small. They cannot be called giants, only half a meter high, but royal species reaches a length of up to 4.5 and even 6 meters. By the way, they are rarely kept in zoos and terrariums. Enforce aggressive character, and yet they are able to control dose of poison. People say often bites without poison, and the right person for it is not lunch. Waste not, want not in vain. But the more interesting views from the same family, Elapide, their African cobra, that's really the artist Pagorli Theater building himself from the fearsome assassin, and literally after a couple of minutes maybe fun. Ape in the bricks D Wu dead. At this is quite plausible. Writhing in convulsions, leans on the back, his tongue and convulsing much like what an extraordinary thought. And the king of beasts console pose, which ear were big cat. You know that collars their cobras toads do not feed give spitting. This beauty is able the time to spray poison on the enemy 30 to 40 times in a row. However, she can shoot on a distance of 3 meters and hit the target with a diameter of a few centimeters. Why such accuracy? Venom is this cobra is valid through mucus, often aim at eyes. Believe me now, live a not before the battle. He would pain is something to appease to the sighted. To stay 10 in favor of the snake in this video. A young child decided to fight with python. Battle ensued. Baby strong, but snake fangs for beauty grow, and the force of contraction of the muscles deadly rings a lot in this time. Prince Lucky to help him arrived other lions, but from the battle he went scruffy 11. The next largest size wildcat jaguar. This massive predator gorgeous patterns on golden. The skin weighs from 68 to 135 kilograms and the height at the withers is 70 to 80 centimeters. Jaguar is a good hunter and for a long time may chase your prey. In contrast to lion or cheetah, its prey large. The cat usually kills in one leap, but strikes and legs are able to break spine extraction of the way black individuals have where there is melanism, often simply called panthers, but in fact, the jaguar is one of the 4 representatives of the genus Panther, so it is strange why the elite units of the faction rebellious tribes of the war. The Jaguar and the game Might and Magic Heroes 6, an improved version called War Panthers. Generally in the cultures of pre-Columbian America, jaguar enjoyed the special attention and honors. The Indians believe that the Olmecs, the first civilization of America, believed that people huge spotted cats have common ancestors. Their sacred works, the jaguar altar, are still preserved. A young jaguar and jaguar may also jaguar considered its first ancestors. South American Indian worshipped an anaconda. The Aztecs hymen ebb and Peruvian Incas snake. Fantastic proportions Amara, but it looks like the prototype of both deities was anaconda. Both beasts are its strong the top predators. Which of them will win bets when just look how skillful jaguar trying to grab the snake behind the head at the same time deftly dodging Nasatian rings. Anaconda too clever hiding its head under its powerful body manages to escape in the water. This element she feels more confident, but the panther did not want to leave. This tidbit and boldly included in the river next to the snake house, and the victory is awarded to jaguar. I wonder if the war jaguar and faced 4 heads with the knights of anaconda prophesy of winter. The outcome of the battle would be the same as you think. Share your opinion in comments on turns the record for the number of the names. This the representative of the cat family is a lot of names of cougar, red lion. The Mexican lion is just a panther, and even a screamer perhaps, because the cougar does not roar but makes sounds hissing, growling, whistling and screaming, and in general this predator wears as much as 83. The names of the growth of females varies from 60 up to 85 centimeters tall and average weight about 90 pounds. The cougar is one of the most patient predators. It can sit in ambush and even do not stir, but surprisingly even trapped into this beast does not fall into panic and calmly tries to get out of shackles, and in case of failure just falls into melancholy and awaiting its fate. And how such a hypochondriac manages to be known as excellent hunter and even to fight bear. Look how much courage in this animal. Bear, it seems shocked by the brazen behavior of a cat, but in the next frames panther has behaved better than strangely. A couple of practice strokes. Paw and puma decided not to contact with dangerous snake. In total Boyle failed when judged a draw, but the smallest representative of its genus, the leopard, is not hesitation. Even throws in a huge character who python is one of the 4 largest snakes in the world. Length, this reptile can exceed 6 meters and weighs nearly 100 pounds, and his opponent python is active at night, also climbs trees well, and is also not averse to snacking on some types of antelopes. One problem is that this snake can also have a bite with a spotted cat. Leopard is much lighter than the hieroglyph of the python, and it is only about 60-70 kilograms of weight and height 65 to 75 centimeters. But this predator hunts prey weighing up to 900 kilograms and dragging provisions up a tree for later exceeding the mass of the beast by 3 times is not a problem for him. These panthers, and by the way, you have also developed your own tactics for hunting huge pythons. Leopard takes a moment and grabs carnivorous drawstring clearly behind head to avoid lacerations from the teeth. Python knows the nerd what kind of injury he'll. Very long. Cheetah though stands about 92 centimeters, but still ranked among the small cats, really are the only representative of the genus Ocean Onyx stands them apart, and apparently, the predator is more reminiscent of elegant greyhound than that is he only what he got and never back food from other animals to make a nest egg like a leopard. It is not able, therefore, each once again, he had to hunt again, so how the remnants of his pen quickly migrate into someone else's stomach. Even